Hey y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome. I know it's Sunday and the weekend, and I never go live on Sunday or the weekend, but I had some time today. So while I was doing my makeup, I thought, hey, why not go live? So it's not closed all the way. Okay. How are y'all this morning? Actually, it's afternoon now. Welcome, welcome. I'm getting ready to do my makeup. I got my hair slicked back, but I'm going to take it down later. I'm just kind of giving it a little, what do you call it? Slick back, curl stretch. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all this morning or this afternoon. How was y'all's weekend so far? Wonderful. Okay, so the title or what we're going to be talking about is Wake Up. Wake up, y'all. So I saw this one TikTok and they were talking about how they think I was the character or the character Gloria in the movie Barbie was based on me. And the funny thing is she also had a daughter named Sasha in the movie. And also another weird thing is the lady that played the Barbie president, Issa Rae, she actually DM'd me before that movie came out. So that's very interesting. And it's kind of cool. So I guess Gloria was the one to like give a speech or speak to all the Barbies to wake them up from their hypnosis or programming, which is hilarious. The Barbie movie. Yeah. So I think that's a cool coincidence. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. It's hilarious. Anyway, yes, I think I have woken up so many women from their old programming, which was getting them nowhere, but looking stupid. So I'm also on TikTok, y'all. So if I keep looking this way, because I have a phone right here, and I'm also on YouTube. So if y'all want to come on the YouTube or come on the TikTok, I'm on both of them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway. So I thought that was kind of cool. Yes, I'm here to wake y'all up because y'all been programmed. And it's time to deprogram or reprogram to whatever you choose to program yourself to think. Because society, patriarchal society, and society has programmed you to think a certain way. And just as they can program you, you can reprogram yourself. But first, you got to deprogram and wake up, because some of y'all are just not getting it. Y'all ain't getting it. Some of y'all get it real quick, and some of y'all it takes too long. So I don't know. Sometimes you got to just understand that you have been programmed by patriarchy, and until you break out of that, you'll never be doing what's best for you and you alone. What to do if in your country, let me read this question. What to do if in your country the rich and poor areas are all mixed together and there is no clear rich side of town? Go to the rich side of the store where all the expensive brands are. Go to the exclusive places that cost more money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, go to the places that cost more money to go to. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go to the events that cost more money to go to. Go to the events and the things that cost more. Go where the boats are. Go where the yachts are. You know what I'm saying? There has to be something that separates at some point. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, let me read the rest. Okay, he sent you an entry fee, and now he says he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Well, you still won, ma'am. He's trying to get you to chase. See, men aren't that dumb, because They know y'all are going to chase if they dangle a little carrot in front of your face, like the re-entry fee. If he paid it, he still wants you. Okay. Now he's trying to make you chase. Don't fall for the okie doke. Just say thanks for the money. Now he'll feel like you owe him something and he'll start chasing you again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your man don't want maids anymore because he's suddenly afraid of home robberies happening in our area. But I don't want to clean, girl. He offered to help. Girl, your man is paranoid. Tell him then it's time to upgrade on the move, on the house, or it's time to hire. Why don't y'all have cameras? Do y'all have cameras? Do y'all have a security system? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know what to tell you, ma'am. He's just lying, I think. He's trying to save money on maids. Well, tell him he can do all the cleaning then, since he wants to save the money. So you ain't scared. If he's scared, he need to be doing all the cleaning and work out some of that anxiety. All right. Thank you, Cinda. Sprinkle, sprinkle. These men will tell you anything to get you to cook it clean. Sir, if you so scared, you need to work off some of that fear and anxiety by cleaning. There you go. Wonderful. Good luck. I heard it's a good workout. Okay. And then tell him it turns you on when you see him Swiffering, and he'll be cleaning up every day with no problems. Ooh, that Swiffer. The way you hold that Swiffer turning me on. Okay. Tell a man to turn you on when you see him Swiffering. He's going to be Swiffering every day. Okay. Anyway. Just wake up, y'all. Wake up from under the spell of patriarchy and get this money, y'all. Everything you do should be beneficial. Anybody you deal with should definitely be beneficial to you. Like, what's the worst way you can emasculate a man? Girl, the worst way? Girl, I don't know. I have never emasculated a man that terribly. But I can, like, why would y'all want to emasculate a man? You're supposed to be, the more masculine they feel, the more they spend. Unless you're trying to just get revenge on them. You know, the more masculine a man feels, the more he's going to spend on you. I don't want to demasculate a man. I want to make him spend, man. I'm going to make him feel like the man while he's around me. So he can get his pockets and his wallet ready to spend. Okay? Ain't nothing spins faster than a man who feels masculine. So I don't know if you really want to do that, man. Unless you paying all the bills. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said loving the look. Thank you, ma'am. I'm trying to stretch out my curls because I'm going to do a different hairstyle. Well, I'm going to attempt to do something later with my hair. I stuck some gel in it and put it back in a little baby bob. I mean, a little baby bun, since I don't have that much hair anymore, and cut it off. Oh, there's a little baby bun back here. Let me answer this question. You don't ask why. I ask him what's his plan on us, but he responds trying to vibe. Why y'all always need a plan? Y'all make the plan. The man never makes the plan. You make the plan. Okay? Let me tell y'all something, ladies. If you keep asking, what are we? What's happening to me? No. You make the plan, and if he wants to be involved in it, he got to do to be involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you know what? I think this year's a great year for travel. I don't know. Maybe I'll meet my future husband somewhere out in the world. I don't know what you plan to do this season, but I really want to go travel and stuff like that. And like, you just start planning your life without them. You know what I mean? And they're gonna be like, hey, why am I not included in these plans? Or you don't see me as your future husband? Or They're gonna be like, now they're gonna try to fill the role of what you never even considered them as. If they think you already considered them as your future husband, they don't worry about you. They know you ain't looking nowhere else. You just sitting there waiting like a fool. If you already continue to make your plans as if they are not your future, they're going to want to be part of it. Okay? I'm not telling no man nothing. They're going to have to chase me forever. Hi, can you do a seduction 2.0 tip video, please? Thank you, B. Gonzalez. Maybe. Yeah, I'll put that on my calendar. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You cut your friend off because she said she was listening to you, but I then found out the only thing her fiance brought her was a portable grill. Girl, for her to cook him some food on. I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. Your Get Ready With Me lives are the best. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, I'm just trying to multitask. This was not on purpose. I'm like, look, either I take an hour to do my makeup or I do a video and my makeup. Which one is going to be? We doing both. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. How are y'all on TikTok? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, I'm on YouTube as well. Thank y'all for the gifts. Y'all are so sweet. Anyway, trying to get this makeup together. I'm going to be hanging out outside today, probably. So I'm not going to do too much. Probably will. I always say I ain't going to do too much, and then I end up doing too much. That's how it always is, man. Except when you do too much, make sure at least it's makeup. Because you can always take it off. When you do too much with a dusty, yeah, I don't know if you can reverse that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You just want to be happy? Well, then get some money, man. You find a man with money and get you some money. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She said, I just want to be happy. Well, you know what? I ain't never seen no broke people sitting up there rubbing 2 pennies together looking happy. So get some money. It'll take you places and allow you to do certain things that will, contribute to your happiness. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know they say money don't bring happiness, but neither do brokenness. So find a way, baby. Whenever someone says money doesn't bring you happiness, I'm like, well, neither do brokenness. So either way, I'd rather have the money. I'll figure the rest out. Thank you. Okay, figure the rest out later after you get the money. There you go. Because you ain't going to have time to figure the rest out if you're broke. You're going to be in survival mode, struggling, trying to figure out how to get money. That's not going to make you happy either. So, wake up, y'all. Wake up. Stop being silly. Stop quoting stuff that doesn't benefit you. Like, I know there's famous quotes and sayings out there like, money doesn't bring you happiness. Okay, well, speak that into your own life. Okay, y'all have been so programmed by all these different memes, all these different sayings from a long time ago that does not translate into the modern era, and y'all keep going backwards. Money does bring you freedom, and freedom will probably bring you more happiness than survival mode. So just think of it like that. Y'all got to make it make sense. Thank you, Richard. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sure. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Mr. Richard. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Happy Sunday to you too, sir. Let me see some of these. How to talk to men when you never been in a relationship. Like you talk to anybody else, ma'am. Unless they don't speak the same language, you know what? Your mouth still work and you know words, so just talk. They're just regular people. Don't understand. Don't emasculate them because, the more masculine they feel, the more they spend. That's what I can tell you. Mm-hmm. Hey, baby, how you doing? I've noticed that, if your man is not masculine and it's hard to treat them masculine, then that's probably the issue. Thank you, honey. You got phase 1 on Friday and you had 2 nights of vivid dreams. Thank you, honey. Yes, ma'am. Those elixirs will get you dreaming. Dreaming of a better world that's dust free. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you. All right. How to deal with a guy that texts back instantly, asking for some money so he can send you money instantly. Cash App. Send him your Cash App. See if he takes back instantly with that cash. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, ooh, you work fast. Let me ask you for some money. That's the first thing I'm thinking. Okay, he texts back fast. Let me ask him for some text money over the text. Let me send my Cash App over there because this man is about it. I literally would send him my Cash App next, and then it's like, oops, I meant to send that to someone else. And he'd be like, what do you mean? Oh, I really need such and such and such and such. And I was sending it to name somebody like Aunt Ethel or somebody older. I was going to send that to my somebody, but, I don't even think they have the money to send it to me. He'd be like, how much you need? Girl, send him the Cash App. Anyway. How I ask him for money, do you plastic surgery? I need 12K. Oh, how do you ask him for money to do? Don't ask him. Tell him it's for something else. If that's your man and he wants you to get plastic surgery, he'll probably most likely pay for it. But if that's not your man and you try to get plastic surgery out of him, he thinks that you're getting plastic surgery for another man. So don't tell him what it's for. You leveled up your energy and aesthetic and been freestyling for 6 months, not getting approached. Any tips? Keep going, ma'am. Sometimes it takes longer than 6 months and stay on the rich side of town consistently. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Keep going. Sometimes it takes other people longer. It's a numbers game. The more you put in, the more you keep going, the higher your chances. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your chances aren't going to get any higher if you return back to doing less and going back to the dusty side of town. It's only going to get lower. So, do the math. Keep going. Sometimes it takes some people longer. I helped you in December. The provider you met at the gym went on to the holiday party, and he is now talking about proposing. Thoughts? Okay. Oh, and his +1, girl. Thoughts on what? All men cheat? I don't have any thoughts on that. I keep telling y'all. Oh, you were his +1. Okay, let me read this over because you helped me in December. The provider I met at the gym and went to the holiday party as his +1 is now talking about proposing. Thoughts. Okay, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, 6 months. Oh, he's talking about proposing after 6 months. How old is he? Because look, older people, depending on how old they are, they want to propose faster because they don't have that much time left and they already know the world and what it's about. And they can pretty much read people faster than younger people. So they kind of move a little bit faster if they're older. So it depends on how old he is, ma'am. If he's old, that's about right. Old people get married faster than young people. Okay? Because they already see past the BS. They know what's happening and they don't have that much time left to waste. And they know they're not going to be playing as many games as these youngsters out here. So. And they pretty much seen all the life that they want to see. So they're pretty serious if they're older. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why I tell y'all to date older men because you're more likely to get married dealing with somebody that's already sown their royal oats, as they say, than someone who hasn't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, and old people value their time. They're not trying to waste it. We're just everybody. He's 56 in August. You're 30. Okay, yeah. Then he's serious. Then he's serious, girl. Get his money and have a good sprinkle life. Sprinkle. Yes. Get his money and live sprinkly ever after. Sprinkle. Y'all, people keep asking me about this old lady AI TikTok character that be quoting my quotes exactly. Ma'am, you know, AI is interesting. Very interesting. So, you know that old lady that walks around with the gray hair with her Birkin saying the same stuff I say? Girl, AI is a mess. Sprinkle. I guess I'm inspo for AI, you know. I mean, if AI gonna copy something, might as well be the best. Sprinkle. They ain't going for the worst. They ain't going for Pick Misha. You don't see Pick Misha AI out there now, do you? All right. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate your knowledge. I listen to you every morning. Oh, sprinkle. You said I should sue? Girl. Let me tell y'all something about me. I'm about the message. People can steal the message as many times as they want, as long as the message is getting out. You know why? Because in the long run, it's not the message that needs to be owned. It's the message that needs to be known. Okay. Think about it. It's not about any of that. I already have money. Okay? Sprinkle. I got everything I need. Anywhere I want to go, I can go. Anything I want to buy, I can buy. I'm good, baby. I don't have to flex and flaunt like AI or other people to prove themselves. I've had money for years, decades. I've had money for so long, I don't really care. You know what I mean? I'm to the point where I don't have to prove anything. Sprinkle. Okay. You lied about him, but you lied to him about your birthday being in July, and now we're planning a plane trip. Should I tell him the real date? And then unless he asks, I'm sure men don't even pay attention to that. They don't even care. They're not even gonna do the math unless you tell them. Okay. Men aren't that observant. Come on. And you know, if he asks, just say, you know, I'll lie about their age. Y'all be stressing out over dumb stuff. Unless you told him you was 25 and you 55, I don't know. You know, he's not gonna care as long as you're younger than him. Thank you for the sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Anyway. Let me see if I'm doing this right. So y'all chill. Y'all gonna lie about y'all's age, then make sure it's believable at least. And nobody's gonna care. Most people don't care. Most men lie about their age too. They be saying they're 50 or 40 on the dating profiles and be 75. Okay. Hey, Shira, you're 19. Any advice to find a provider? It's going to be hard until you are of age to drink, because a lot of older people actually want to go out and to bars or restaurants or stuff like that. And if you're 19, I don't know if you look young or not for your age, but it's going to be very awkward to date someone much older than you. So I would just suggest you finding a younger provider it's not going to look weird standing next to you. But don't put all your eggs in one basket, because younger men are less likely to commit or stick around too long. So just have fun and make sure you don't date nothing broke. Don't get pregnant by nothing broke, and protect yourself out there, and don't deal with no dust. That's the best thing I can tell you. This 19, no older provider is going to take you super seriously. But someone closer to your own age that has money to spend, they may deal with you more likely. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Jazz. Appreciate that. Now, if you look like an old 19-year-old, like you 19 looking like 25, that's a different story. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some of y'all young women be looking old for y'all's age, especially in high school and then like college. But you know what? Sometimes then the aging process stops sometimes when you get to your 20s and you look 20 all the way up until you're 30 or 40. So it just depends if you're matured fast or not. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's hard to tell for people because I've seen people in high school that look older than me. Who do I do now? All right. Anyway, so y'all, the title of the video on YouTube is Wake Up. Wake up and make up. Wake up and snap out of it. Wake up and get your money. Okay. Have I heard Summer Walker's latest song? Yes, she DM'd me, girl. I have like a little video on it. She DM'd me. She bought my book. She like on her Instagram. She had a story of herself reading my book. And if y'all want my books, I have a bunch of them on Amazon. I'm going to link them in the YouTube, and also I have them on my Instagram, and this should be on my TikTok somewhere. But I am on Amazon, SheRaSeven. Thank you. Hey, Shira, my boyfriend is the provider and takes care of me, but I don't like his mindset. Should I stay with him or find someone better? Just collect his money, ma'am, and stop listening to him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, honestly, why do y'all listen to men? You don't like his mindset? Well, don't listen to his mindset. Just get his money. Why are you listening to him if you don't like what he's talking about or thinking about? If his mindset is broke and he's giving you money, well, then make your own mindset and listen to yourself and get his money. Okay. Do you know how many people make money off of people with bad mindsets? They let them keep their bad mindset while they profit. Okay. Like, oh, this and that. Yeah, you sure right. Now give me that money. Totally agree. Now give me that money. I don't like it. Then they'll say, I don't like their mindset, but you know, they be giving me money. So I ain't really listening. I just nod and collect, nod and collect, nod and collect. If you want to find someone else later on, great. Keep your options open. They shouldn't be closed anyway, unless you got a ring on your finger and you're married. And even then, men's options aren't closed even when they are married, because married men are the most single men. So I don't know what to tell you. Just get money. Some of y'all out here trying to balance. Do I really love him? Should I stay with him? If you can go out and do better and get you a better man with a better mindset with more money, then multitask. Do that at the same time. And when you replace them, smooth transition. There you go. I missed your super chat. Hold on, girl. Hold on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't see it, ma'am. Yeah, it didn't come through yet. Maybe it'll come through in a second. Thank y'all for the gifts on TikTok. It hadn't come through yet, baby. It's a yellow super chat. Okay, let me see it. Okay, here we go. Shira, he's coming from the US to spend time with you in Europe. He bought me a new phone. How much should I charge? For 5 days, I already have separate hotel room. What do you mean charge? Are you an escort, ma'am? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't really tell people any of that type of stuff, because I'm telling y'all to get the whole bag, not a little partial bag. If I don't know, you need to ask somebody that's an escort, because like I don't teach that. What I teach is get money. So charge him whatever your bills are times double, so you can pay all your bills. Make him take you shopping. Don't sleep with him. And Bring up Aunt Ethel if necessary. I don't know. I don't really tell people to do that type of stuff. I just want you to know that if you're worth more than that, you need to act like it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I have nothing against escorts, but that's what he's going to think you are. So just get all your bills paid, maybe go to the spa, go on a little shopping spree, tell him thank you, and then send him the rest of your bills when he get back to the US. And keep it going. Sprinkle, sprinkle, because y'all just be getting a little taste when y'all could be getting the whole lifestyle and continuously. I try to teach y'all how to get the lifestyle, not a 1 week, baby. Y'all be doing too much. Okay, how to not feel bad when asking for money. If you don't feel like you deserve it, you're going to feel bad. So self-love, baby. Y'all see me up here every day trying to get dressed, trying to get ready, putting on all this makeup, putting all this effort into what I look like, trying to help other people at the same time. I know I deserve it. So I'm going to act like it. And I'm not going to be feeling guilty for asking for nothing. They should be feeling guilty for how long they ask a woman to take to get ready to go sip some bean juice on a coffee date. It took that woman an hour to get ready to sip $4 bean juice. Why don't they feel guilty for that? Huh? Y'all just have been trained and y'all need to wake up. Y'all have been programmed to feel guilty for asking a man to provide, which is his only reason for existing. Okay? That's because y'all are programmed and y'all need to wake up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, let me wake up 3 hours early, go get my nails done, do my hair, do all my makeup to go sip $4 bean juice across the table from a man who's embarrassed to take me out to eat dinner or too broke. Let me go do all that. And he's not going to feel guilty for wasting your time. So, ma'am, love yourself. You should never feel guilty for asking a man for anything. That's what they're there for. Otherwise, how are they going to impress you if they can't do nothing for you? Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm going to ask. I don't care. And sometimes they'll be so shocked that you asked, they'll just do it. Sometimes they're honored that you ask. So just stop being afraid. Stop being programmed all the time. Deprogram yourself. That's what they're here for. That's like them people in a restaurant that's afraid to ask the waitress for something that they actually need. No, I'm just going to sit here unhappy and not get my whatever that I wanted and ordered. Girl, you better open your mouth and ask. Okay? Or suggest. Or find somebody that wants to give you something without you having to ask. Okay? Because I'm not getting closed mouths don't get fed either, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They don't. Have the audacity that they have to ask you for stuff inappropriately. Have that audacity. Y'all have no audacity. That's why y'all don't get nowhere. Have the audacity. I got it. I got the audacity. I got the audacity. I had this Cash App up here every single time. I got the audacity to say what I say. So have some audacity out there. Stop being programmed by patriarchy to be ashamed to be a woman. You know you deserve, if a man is in your presence, you know you deserve something. If you allow a man in your presence to take up space and waste your time, you need to be compensated in some form or fashion. Obviously, his company is not enough if you're asking me all of this. Okay? Get something out of it. He's getting something out of it. He's getting to be seen out in public with a beautiful woman to make it look like he's somebody when he ain't. So get the money. If you want to keep you by his side, he gonna spend, ma'am. For real. Unless you're free. Free arm candy. After sending the entry fee, he said, take the money and leave me alone. I called him wanting to talk. Girl, because you a pick me, she'll sprinkle. Look, take the money, you win. He'll be back. Duh. Y'all be taking the bait too easy. Say thank you, sir, and then leave it. He will be back. He's playing with you. Stop chasing the man. That's what he got, what he wanted, to be chased. That's why you done. The more you chase, the more they think they're valuable in the prize. Just say, thank you so much. You're an angel, and let it go. He'll be back. Y'all need to learn how to act. You calling that man up after he didn't faked you out just to get you to chase. That's why y'all not making it. You should have said, thank you. You're such an angel. And then he would have called back. Like, ignore. Look, this is how you got to play the game. Ignore all the things that are negative, like you didn't even hear them. So if he says, here's the money, and leave me alone, say, thank you, you're such an angel, so sweet. And then leave him alone. Then he won't leave you alone. Well, you're just going to take my money like that and run? You're not even going to try to call me? You said to leave you alone. See? Now he's got to do more. Instead of now you're chasing, you see? Men know how to play the game too. If y'all are too stupid to win the game, then don't play it. I've been like, thank you, you're an angel. Yes, don't worry, I will leave you alone because I got 2, 3 more. I wouldn't tell him that, but he would figure it out if you ain't sitting over there trying to call him. You see, if you leave him alone and don't call him alone, now he thinks he got competition, and he thinks you got his money. So he gonna try to still get something in return by now chasing you. Okay? So stop being dumb, y'all. Let them chase. In no way ever do you ever chase a man. He got you triggered and got you to chase. Wonderful. Learn from him. Okay? Learn from that man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because y'all still be chasing. Still. And this is what I say. This is why I tell y'all to have more than one. Because if you have more than one, you don't need to chase the other one. If you have more than one, you don't need to chase the other one because you got money coming from several directions. You got several streams. Okay? So you'll never have to be desperate. They'll be the desperate ones because you're not desperate for them or their money because you got other men with money giving you money. Okay? This is why I tell y'all to have a roster. And when that man sees that you're not going to chase him, he's going to start chasing you again. Because he knows you don't need him. Therefore, he's not the prize. Therefore, you are the prize. Therefore, he's going to chase. Y'all need to figure it out. Y'all do too much. If y'all don't stop asking me to talk about somebody's situation, look, I'm not that type of YouTuber or Instagrammer or TikToker. Y'all go talk to them people that like to gossip, baby. And talk about other people all the time. Y'all go talk to them. They'll give you their opinion. Me, I'm here to help people get their money and stop being tricked and okey-doked by these dusties or these men out here playing games with y'all because y'all been programmed and will not wake up. Okay? We don't care what happened to people. You know why? Because that's their life, baby. They got to deal with their own problem. I'm not finna take on nobody else's problems. That's what pygmies do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So which lipstick should we do today? Thank you, Blue. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What should you get him for his birthday? He lives in another city. A card. Send him a book. Send him a card and a book. There you go. Men be mad when you send them books, especially if they don't read. What's this? A book for your brain? If your man is insulted that you gave him a book, chances are you're smarter than him and you'll be able to win the game. So test it out. If a man is intrigued that you gave him a book and he actually reads it, you might have a little problem on your hands. So that's a good test. Give a man a book and see if he read it. You'll see if he's smart or something. You're grossed out by men that always want to be cheap. Then don't date cheap men. Sprinkle. And tell them you grossed out. Tell them it's such a turnoff when men are cheap. I don't care. It's like if they cheap, you ain't losing nothing anyway. If they don't talk to you again, you ain't losing nothing but a cheap man. So why not tell him? He may try to do right, or he may learn for the next time when he deals with a woman. Because a lot of men just need to hear it from that they're cheap. What the heck? I put the wrong. A lot of men just need to hear that they're cheap because they don't understand. Because they might have been dating Pygmisha, and that might not have been cheap to her. There might have been a prize and a expensive date for her. Meanwhile, it's cheap for you, so you need to realize who you date. Yeah, girl. Can't be dating men that are used to Pygmishas because they're going to be cheap. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about on TikTok. What if he's following open fangirls on his IG and turns it around on you? Girl, I'm not worried about what he's doing on IG. That's for Pygmishas too. He need to be worried about how much you're finna spend on his credit card. He need to be worried about where you at. He need to be worried about what you doing, not the other way around. Otherwise, he's the prize. If y'all always worried about what some man is doing online, you're not the prize. We could tell because you over here spying on him. He ain't spying on you whatsoever. How come he's not complaining about what you doing online, man? That's my question. Because y'all be doing too much. That's why these men out here thinking they the prize. If you are married and you think of the divorce, but he is not a provider, should you tell people that you date your situation? You shouldn't tell people nothing, man. It's not their business. Sprinkle. Why should you tell? What do you mean should you tell people that you date your situation? Oh, you're trying to say if you're I think your question was not typed correctly, but I'm going to answer it the best that I can. I don't think you should tell people nothing. Just get your money, man. Sprinkle. Okay. That's what I think. I think y'all be trying to tell people too much instead of getting too much money out. People know more about you than your bank account know about you, man. That's what I say. Where's your money? Is this beneficial to tell people? Is it beneficial to do this? Is it beneficial to do that? If not, why are you doing it? Better be beneficial in some other way and get some money, man. Sprinkle. All right, well, how am I looking? I didn't even do my bottom lip. How did I line my lip and forgot to do my bottom lip? Y'all didn't tell me. I was so distracted by them questions. So I'm sitting over here looking crazy. I'm going to blend this too because y'all are silly. You said some of y'all got no common sense. Girl, they just need to learn. It's not their fault. They just need to learn. That's all. How am I looking? I need some mascara. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. Forget steps and all that. So they're too emotional. Yes. Man. Ooh, yes. Y'all need to get y'all's emotions under control. Y'all doing too much. Like, this is going to be the argument for a long time until women mature. So many younger women are so into their emotions. Some older women too. But they can't see past that. And the world does not focus on your emotions. The world and other people do not put your emotions as a priority. In fact, most manipulators, narcissists, and people that want something from you will use your emotions against you and control you through your emotions because they know you're emotional, you know? So if you're a certified emotional lover girl, most likely you're going to meet someone that wants to control you. Most likely you run into narcissists a lot. Most likely people use you because they can see your emotions on your sleeve and they know how to trigger you and they know you're sensitive and they know how to manipulate you because you are emotional. And those are the easiest people to manipulate. The easiest. If I see that you're emotional, I know how to do it. I know how to control you. Period. That's why if you're an emotional person, you're always being triggered because people know how to control you through your emotions and your triggers. So, this is why I teach women, stop being so emotional. Nobody cares. The only thing they care about is if they're getting what they want. Okay? So, be less emotional when it comes to these people or these men or whoever is trying to manipulate you. Be less emotional. You know, when I tell y'all stuff, and some people say that I'm too harsh, I'm not appealing to your emotions. I'm appealing to your mind. Take the information or leave it, but it's going to help you eventually because I'm not here to coddle people. Nobody cares about your emotions except for you. Think about this. No one cares about your emotions except for you. People pretend to care about your emotions to accomplish something or to get something out of you. Listen to what I'm telling you. Okay? Because so many people are wrapped up in themselves and so many people are just trying to accomplish something or get something done that they temporarily appeal to your emotions to get whatever it is needing done. After that, they don't care anymore after that. Okay? So understand that. People will appeal to your emotions, get it out the way as a cordial thing, like, oh, how are you doing today? Are you feeling okay? Great. How is your okay? Now they go right into the business part of it or right into asking whatever they want, right? Because they don't really care. It's literally just to get your attention to think that they care about it and that they don't. He said he'll call after 2 days. MIA, do I ignore him? Yes, call the other one or talk to the other one. We don't ever believe people, we only believe actions. Okay? He got you waiting by the phone, girl. Could never be me. You know, when someone says, I'm going to call you in 2 days, say, well, if you do, you do, you don't, you don't. Give them options. Because that means that you got options. It's like, well, if you do, you do, you don't, you don't. Whenever. He's going to call the next day. Y'all be doing too much. They know you sitting over there by the phone, waiting on them, building anticipation, trying to make you chase. Why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me? If you do, you do, you don't, you don't. We'll talk whenever we talk. Girl, it's time to start dismissing them and making them do the work again because the men are supposed to be the chasers. They're setting you up to chase and you don't even see it. Yeah, who cares if you call? If you do, he do, he don't, he don't. That's what you need to tell them. I'll call you in 2 days. Well, if you do, you do, you don't, you don't. You know, people get busy. Now he know you ain't waiting. Now he think you gonna forget about him if he don't call. Okay. So y'all be smart because they be setting y'all up for the okie doke every single time they speak to you and you don't even realize it. Okay. You got to teach the younger generation because they don't know no better. Thank you, ML. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, Shira, your intelligence has become your personality to the point where a lot of my dates say that I'm too smart. How, girl, you feel like when you try to play dumb, they can tell I'm faking it. Then you need to build another personality that's dumb. You don't need to fake it. You just need to build a whole another dumb personality. Like pretend you're an actress and someone hired you to play a dumb idiot. Okay. Rehearse daily in front of your mirror until you become that dumb idiot and bring her out when you're dating men. Okay. But the best part is you're not dumb and you know more. And you're really going to see how a man will treat you and, all this kind of stuff based on your true intelligence. Okay. But you need to rehearse the role of being a dumb idiot so it doesn't look fake. Okay. You need to hang around dumb idiots. You need to hang around dumb women. You need to watch shows with dumb women on them. And you need to figure out your role when you're dating these men. You got to go and do the work. Okay. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're smart and intelligent, you should know that you got to practice. Practice makes perfect. Come on now. Treat yourself. You got to act the part. If people can tell you're acting, you're a bad actor. You're a bad actress. You got to practice. Put in work. Be a good actress. Then nobody can tell what you're doing. Okay. All right. I got more super chats. Oh, hold on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your man is just like this, a narcissist, but I won't let him manipulate you. You won't let him manipulate you. He pays all your stuff. Should I leave him thinking of moving to Texas from? It depends on if you are able to deal with him or not. If you're just done dealing with him and you have a good savings account and you got money and you're just done, ma'am, do whatever you want. That's what the money for. That's the money for. If you want to keep collecting his money, then deal with him long distance. I don't know what to tell you. But all I know is get money. How do you reprogram yourself to be emotionless? No, it's not to be emotionless. It's to control your emotions. Okay. Or be less emotional, which is controlling your emotions. How do you do it? You treat your emotions like money and you don't spend them on people that's not giving you the most, baby. If you're going to be emotional over somebody, are all your bills paid by them? Did they buy your car? You know what I'm saying? Do you clock in anymore? Have they erased all your credit card debt or all your debt? Then why are you paying them in emotions? You don't pay nobody your emotions if they're not doing the most for you. Treat it like money. He's supposed to send you money for plan B, but he still hasn't responded. How do you get him to send it? Or do you stay calm and get him to send? Tell him you're thinking about having a baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to have the baby and we'll talk in court. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. I say you must want the baby then. I guess we're having a baby. What you want to name it? All right. What do I think of false eyelashes? If done right, they can look cute. If they're too big, they can look ratchet. Okay. Okay, the It Girl says, my man is just like, okay, I already read that one. Thank you, Ducey. Your sugar daddy says I'm too guarded and sensitive, then make up lies. Yeah, he's 61, you're 24, then make up a good old story and a bunch of lies that lets him think that you're not guarded or sensitive. Okay? Give him the fake narrative. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, KK, for being a member. Ignored him and asked for a favor. Bad move. No, if he does you a favor, great. If not, move on to the next. Stop trying to contact these men first. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Men know that y'all are just trying to contact them. But if he comes through, great. I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all be trying to do too much. Like, Where's y'all's other options? If y'all don't have no other options, if you really need the favor and there's no one else you can ask, and that's your only way to get what you want, great. But I'm saying it just looks like you're chasing them and approaching them first. Okay. What else do I need? I don't even know. I need some different lip gloss. That's what I need. Or I need like a, what is this? Thank you, DN. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who should we study to play down our intelligence? Any female rapper. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And that's not a diss to them, because most of these women that are out here are very smart, but they have to play dumb to appeal to the public. Any female rapper, any dumb blonde, because most of them are really intelligent. They just play Paris Hilton. Come on. Anybody acting dumb that's still collecting a lot of money, baby. That's it. How to get him to cover wages that you lost. You should have got that before you lost in wages, man. You should have got that before you plan to lose wages. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him it's for something else that he thinks he's going to benefit from. And maybe he'll give it to you. Okay. This might be doing something. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said dumb, not ratchet. Yeah. The guy flew you out. You argued. He sent $550 for your flight back. I said I'll repay, but he disrespected me and never apologized. Do I still owe him? Girl, you don't owe him nothing. You shouldn't have been flying out anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Never fly out to a man. They always need to come to you if they like you. If you're a fly out escort, then why are you arguing about money? You should have got the money first. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know what y'all are doing out here, but I don't teach flying out. Flying out is ratchet and ratchet to me. They need to come to you. Okay? If you're flying out, don't ask me no questions. I tell y'all not to fly out. That just means your value is less if you going to them. You chasing after them. You lugging luggage through an airport, going through security checks, paying a Lyft or an Uber, sweating through the airport, walking, waiting on standby or waiting, for flights being canceled left and right. Y'all working for these men. I'm not getting ready to. Traveling as a job. Okay, y'all doing all this, and then the man only giving you $550 to get back. I mean, stop flying out. If you're a fly out escort, that's what you are. But if you are, just say you are. You don't fly out to men unless you ain't never been on a plane before, and this is your first plane ride, and you just excited to ride in the airplane. I don't know what to tell you. We don't fly out to men. Men come to us, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's asking me to pay him back. And the only reason you flew out was since he tried flying me out, it never worked, and he was stuck at work. Okay. You mean his wife didn't go out of town? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me tell y'all something. If a man flies you out and he's stuck at work, that means his wife didn't go out of town. All right. He said I should come to NYC with him. What do you say? I say, well, I'm going to need this much money to board all these fake dogs that I don't have. And each night in a kennel is this much. I'm gonna also need money to pay the bills that need to be paid before I leave. And I'm gonna also need some shopping money if you're taking me to New York. And then I'm gonna need you to take me shopping when I get to New York. And I'm gonna need my own hotel room. And see what he thinks about that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, standards need to remain high. He took you to a hotel after, and he said he needed to meet his friends, and then he come back. I was not happy to be left alone, so I asked to be dropped home. Shall I still date him? Girl, you shouldn't have been in no hotel anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. See, your downfall was that you went to the hotel room. That was your downfall, because he think he got you now, girl. You in the hotel room rolling around with him on the mattress, and now he's bored. Now he got to go meet his friends. You shouldn't have went to the hotel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Glad I'm live on Father's Day. So many men being celebrated for the bare minimum. Thank you. Thank you. You're right. Celebrate it, yeah. That's a lot of people just feel bad for them. They don't really be needing it. Should you get friends that have sprinkle mindset, or better to fly solo? Solo, always best. Sprinkle. And you'll naturally meet people with the same mindset eventually. Okay? They'll find you. Because y'all will be in the same places, doing the same things. Better to be a wife or a mistress with their roster. Both. Sprinkle. Better to be both. You're welcome. Okay. Y'all don't have you can multitask, ma'am. The heck. Men are both. Be single and be the side dude at the same time and be married. Okay. Y'all know it's the truth. Y'all be sitting over here picking and choosing when the men don't have to pick and choose. They just be doing whatever. Would you rather be this or that? I'd rather be doing whatever I want. That's what I'd rather be doing. When somebody gives you two choices, they taking away every other option. Remember that. Take all your options back, ma'am, by doing whatever you want. Okay, whenever somebody gives you two choices, they took away all the rest. Say both. That means you took all of it back. Okay. That's another form of manipulation when people start giving you options or choices. Just not all of them, both. How to avoid men asking me to their place as a first date. Stop looking like you go back to people places on the first date. Sprinkle. Level up your classiness. You know what I mean? Talk about money a lot. Okay, I'm trying to see what this hair is trying to do. I slicked it back with some gel. Let's see what's going to happen, y'all. Let's see. This is, oh, okay. It's giving like wavy, beach wavy, I guess. I don't know. I tried to see what it did. Okay. It did something. It did a little something. Okay. I guess I'm satisfied with that. Oh, hold on. Kind of like crispy right there. Maybe I should have left it flat. I don't know. I'll probably curl it a little bit with a curling wand. But anyway, I don't have a comb over here. Hey, thank y'all for the gifts on TikTok. Right? I see y'all. All I got is this little thing. Good enough, y'all. I don't know. It's giving like some sprinkle. Yeah. You got to look better to get men to stop asking you to go back to your place on the first date. You got to look more classy, not trashy. You got to look like you got millionaires waiting on you instead of men that work at call centers. You got to look more classy. Okay? Sprinkle. Now, I'm not trying to dish you. I don't know what you look like, but men don't really do that a lot to women that seem like wife material or look like wife material or very super high class. They don't really ask them that a lot. So you got to work on that. If men only see you as a one-night stand or a booty call, they don't respect you. They're only asking you because they want to see if you're going to do it so they can quickly discard you afterwards. Okay? Because how can they take you seriously after that? You'll go home with anybody. Right? Unless you only want a one-night stand with him. Because some of y'all women be like, I don't even like him because I know he's broke. And you just want to roll around on the mattress. I'm not trying to roll around on the mattress with nothing broke. So only if he's got money and you're desperate and you want to roll around on the mattress with somebody, at least, if he has money, great. Because if it results in a pregnancy, then you're paid. If not, you know, whatever, but I still don't even recommend it. But if you're going to do it, he got to be rich. I don't recommend doing it because you probably won't get a call afterwards, or he's going to ignore you and think you do that with everyone. But the best way to avoid it is to look like you don't do that. Act like you don't do that. Because if you look like you do it, especially if you approach him first, he know you want him. When you approach a man first, he know you want him. He know you want to roll around on a mattress with him, baby. That's why I tell y'all, stop approaching these men first, and they stop asking you to go home with them. She was really like me. She approached me first. Let me go ahead and try. You know, some of y'all be all up in their face, flirting, and then be appalled when they ask you to go home with them. Ma'am, you approach them. They know you want it. Leave them alone. Stop being a pick-me-shut. Okay? You don't have to worry about it. Hey, you so cute. I got a crush on you. How you doing? They know you want to sleep with them. Okay, S. You're untouched, but 29. Can I still profit off of it and how? What do you mean untouched? You trying to sell your virginity, ma'am? I don't know what to tell you. That's up to you and whoever. Sprinkle. You started wearing makeup and dressing girly, and people get offended, want you to do more natural manual labor because I shouldn't have worn heels. What to do? Tell them get somebody else to do it. You ain't doing it. Sprinkle. If they ask you to do manual labor, it's because they know that you used to be the other way and wearing sneakers or whatnot. And now they don't understand how to treat you. So just keep wearing them heels. It's like, you know what? The reason I'm wearing heels is because I don't do manual labor. Sprinkle. That's what you tell them. He gave you a lot. Birkin, Pilates studio, jewelry. You was pregnant 2 times. You miscarried. He blackmailed you with lawyer about unborn baby. What? And put my things out from the house because of an argument. Okay, well, where's the other one, ma'am? And you got a Pilates studio, jewelry, and a Birkin. Well, go to your Pilates studio and meet you. Well, I guess only gay men probably go there. Go to your Pilates studio and make your money, ma'am. Sprinkle. Be happy that you got that and go meet another man with money. Okay? We ain't finna fight for somebody that don't really like us anymore, are we? We're just gonna collect our businesses, our funds, our Birkin and jewelry. We win, on to the next. That's how people build wealth now. Provider don't want to pay for cheating. Instead, gives you money when he feels like it. I deserve it, trying to move on, but I need his money to build. Well, need somebody else's money at the same time, man. Okay? Sprinkle. Double, triple your roster. Sprinkle. A man gives you money only when you deserve it. Well, go find other men that give you money too, because you deserve it all the time. Sprinkle. Yes. You was naive and told him too much. Now, how do I lie and make it believable? Girl, you're supposed to be lying from the beginning like they do. Sprinkle. Well, maybe if you tell him you lied to him from the beginning and now you want to tell the truth and then really be lying, perhaps that will help. What to do if your unborn child's father is inconsistent but asks when he hears you talking to men or when you are inconsistent or not available? What? Ask questions. Well, he's probably worried about if that's his baby for real or not. Or you got another man, or that's his baby or not. The best thing I can tell you is start planning stuff when the baby comes. Like, use this time to distract him. It's like, what are we gonna name the baby? What are we gonna do? Like distract him with baby stuff. Okay. Whenever he asks a dumb question, ask him about, what kind of father are you gonna be? Are you gonna be the type to take him to the park? Oh, this is the kind of stroller I want. Like, just keep distracting him with baby stuff. Travels, still busy, ask for rent, lifestyle. What? Travels, busy, still ask for rent plus lifestyle? Yeah, and ask the other ones that you're supposed to be dealing with. Okay, sprinkle. Ask him and them. Y'all supposed to be having more than one, even if they traveling. Okay, hold on. You said I missed a super chat. Okay, Michelle, solo lunch, no approach, but building confidence. Keep going, ma'am. Keep going. You're not gonna have the best of luck on the first time. Sometimes people do, which it's a numbers game. You got to keep going. Go every day and see what happens. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go every day. Go every other day. Increase the numbers of time you go in places. Okay? If people see that you're a regular somewhere, they're more likely to approach you. If they think that you're just there one time, they never gonna see you again, why even bother? They get used to seeing you somewhere, they're gonna feel like they, less awkward to approach. Okay. I remember back in the day when me and my friends used to hang out. We used to go to lunch all the time, sit at the little bar at the nice restaurant, like every day at the same time or every other day at the same time. And we would see people come in, we would see regulars come in, and eventually they would come and approach us. Just, it takes a little time because some people, they need to see you a couple of times and then they'll be back. Then they'll approach and then they'll be buying you stuff, food, drinks, asking if you need anything, whatever, asking you out. You just have to become a regular somewhere so people get used to your being there, your presence. Okay, thank you. How do you respond to men with performative actions? What? Performative actions? What do you mean? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, how do you respond to them performing actions? By saying thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If the actions are good. Is it smart to find providers at your work? No. Unless they're the owner. No. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because then what's going to happen when y'all don't get along, or when you see him texting another woman or liking someone on Instagram or talking to the next coworker? What you going to do then? Unless you planning on finding another job or giving you enough money to quit your job, then no. Date someone, either the owner, or date another man with money from another job. I mean, you can if you want, but every time that happens, it gets uncomfortable when something goes wrong. Okay? You still got to look at them every day. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone said, yeah, never date people at your job. It always gets messy. True, true. Don't do it. Get some money from elsewhere. Get money from elsewhere. Y'all be just... I know some of y'all work so much, y'all don't have time to meet new people. And some of y'all just end up dating where you work. That's probably the problem. Thank you, Alice and Sprinkle Sprinkle. He would just give enough to reflect provider vibe. Okay, well then where's the other provider? That way you get enough to see look like you got two providers. Or 1.5 if he's only giving provider vibe. That's your fault for not having two. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you dealing with a man that can't do the most, deal with 2. Deal with 3. Okay? If these men out here are being half a man, go complete the circle with another one. What can you do? That's math. A generous man is talking to me the mall to go. A generous man is taking you to the mall to go shopping. What item should you ask him to buy that is a smart investment? Jewelry. Always jewelry, or anything that increases in value. That's what you need to be buying. Anything that increases in value. Purse, jewelry. A purse that increases in value, or jewelry that increases in value. So figure out the brand of purse that you're going to get that increases in value, or that has increased in value. Get that, or get some jewelry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If it ain't increasing in value, why would you waste your money on it? And you can use that as an excuse to get him to buy it for you. It's like, well, it only increases in value, so it's a really good investment. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. Okay, you said you slept with him early and how to shift back into high value? Bam. By ghosting him so he thinks he did a bad job in bed, he'll start chasing you again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Begging for another chance to prove himself. What I mean by work is the customers, not my coworkers, is still a bad idea. Okay. I don't know where you work. But if you work somewhere where you're not supposed to be wearing heels, then find another job. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Find a sit-down job, ma'am. Thank you. You're 34 and he's 25. I travel to him since he can't come travel here. He pays for things when I'm with him in person, but when we're away, he tells me I have anxious attachment help. Okay, well, find another one where you live that can spend money on you where you live and can take you places instead of you having to fly to them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, we ain't making no excuses up for no dust no more. Okay, no excuses. What you just told me is that he ain't spending unless you with him and you got to go fly to him. So basically, that's not a good thing. That means he's probably half dusty. All right. Go find you somebody where you live with money that's going to spend all the time. Just some people just be happy to have half a piece of a man. That's why you need more than one. If you only gonna have a half a piece of one, then you complete it with another one and another. You got a full one. You add up 2 or 3 of them, you got a full man to do everything you need him to do. If you can't find one person to do everything, find 3. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Maybe some of these men will man up and become the men they're supposed to be, so they don't have to share their women. All right. Hey y'all, how y'all doing on TikTok? Sprinkle, sprinkle. And y'all keep asking me the questions. I already did too much. I already asked too much. Then shut up. My videos will tell you to shut up. They will tell you to stop talking, stop telling your life story, stop trauma dumping. Stop. Make up some lies that sound good and get you money. That's it. Should you deal with a man who's been on probation? Probably not. Sprinkle, sprinkle. On probation for what, ma'am? Now we get into the dusty questions. On probation for what? It just depends on what it's for. You know, you be your own judge in that. Be your own judge, ma'am. You know what you need to know. Depends on what it was for. Okay, there you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me read some of these. All right, y'all. What the heck? Hold on. It says my live is constricted for some audiences on TikTok. Reason: disorder, eating, and body image. What the heck? TikTok is crazy. Disorder, body image. Oh, because I said plastic surgery. TikTok is very sensitive. It's like a pygmesia. Okay. Because some girl asked me about plastic surgery, and now TikTok has banned a audience age of young girls, probably because they don't want to be promoted for bad body image or pygmesia image or whatever. I don't know. So sorry, youngsters on TikTok. Y'all gotta wait till the next one, I guess. It's not me talking about it, it's people asking about it. I don't care about plastic surgery unless you look at like who did it and why, and not even makeup and a good wig can help you. I don't know. Okay. You're just joshing, but my friend asked that should be a deal breaker. What? Anything that's not beneficial to you is a deal breaker, ma'am. Yes. Thank you, Annie's World. I appreciate that. Sorry, y'all. It's okay. Young people can't even afford plastic surgery. Shoot, I don't know why TikTok is censoring it. They got to go ask other people for the money. Look, I'm finna get even more. Or look, some people enroll in college, get all them credit card offers, and then go get plastic surgery and drop out and get them a sugar daddy. Now they really gonna be in there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway. That's hilarious, right? You said that's you for real? You did that, girl? I knew somebody out there was doing that. To sound and just go together. Looks too easy. You said plastic surgery with their student loan. They're not paying back student loans. They paying back plastic surgery bills. Okay. I did see a lot of people getting plastic surgery. Since I'm already censored, I can talk about it. I did see a lot of people getting plastic surgery to improve their looks, to level up their chances of getting a man with more money. I've seen that. Thank you, Allison. 50/50 business. He funds it all risks. No, don't sign no contracts. Just collect your 50%. Sprinkle. The best thing I can tell you is I don't think you should go into business with people unless it's yourself. Okay? Because you can control the entire narrative if it's yourself. I feel like going into business with people is going to be a power struggle. So unless they're just going to pay you a certain amount to work with you, great. But I don't believe in going into business with people unless it's yourself. If you go by they, them. If you go by they, them, you in business with other people. All right. Go into business by yourself. Sprinkle. Hey, y'all. What? Let me read this. Thoughts on long distance relationship? Easier to cheat. Sprinkle. All right. For desperate people that can't get nobody in their own city. Girl, that's what people used to do in high school when the internet first came out and they were ugly and couldn't find no man at their own school. Long distance relationships are for ugly people who can't, or people that don't like commitment, or people that just want to date several people and just, want to date somebody out of town so they can be free when they in town, when they in their own town. Like, it's not real. It's not 100. It's like a part-time relationship where you could date other people. You know what I mean? What do y'all think of it? Y'all think it's real? Y'all, okay, maybe y'all haven't procreated yet. It's real if you haven't procreated, y'all. Y'all might need to drop a couple of babies to see if it's real. Like, and I'm telling y'all that because, like, so many women, they believe in these long-term relationships because it's their body's biological clock telling them to procreate with anything and anybody that shows them interest. Okay? Unless you collecting money every week or every month from this long distance relationship, I don't know why you in it. Okay. People just need someone to talk to. They lonely. Call your mama or talk to Chat GPT if you're lonely. I don't know what to tell you. You got to be in the same city, or at least an adjacent city that's a drive away, a close drive. That's crazy. Like, I don't know. I could never do that. That's crazy. Like, too far away. Found out your 50-year-old provider sending him money to his ex, who is 27. You're 26. What should I do? Also, he says he'll buy me a house. Well, get the house, ma'am. He gonna send money to you, her, and buy your house. You win. Sprinkle. Who cares? Okay, you ain't his wife. He can send money whoever he want to, man. Get the house. Y'all too sensitive. Get the house, get the money. He obviously is wealthy enough to afford both. Half full provider, but you overspend. Tips to save. Start a business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Start a business so you have several streams of income or get several providers. Either way. Start an online business where you make money in your sleep, or get another sugar daddy and collect 2 streams of income or more. Okay. That way you never overspend because you always got more coming in. Okay. If y'all ladies have issues overspending, you need about 4 streams of income or more. That way, no matter what you do, money always coming in. Okay. Always. Y'all need to figure it out. All these men out here are doing it. All these entrepreneur women out here are doing it. They got this. They got an Etsy. Like, look, I got an Etsy store. I got a Shopify store. I have several channels. I have several social medias. I have books on Amazon. I got Patreons. I mean, I got a full-time provider. Okay, y'all need to multitask and get multiple streams. Y'all see, y'all be multiple streaming on different platforms. Y'all need a multiple stream on getting this money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get multiple sugar daddies, multiple streams of income. Don't just sit there and waste your time online checking his IG and all this stuff. You could be online getting your money. You say you have a cosmetic line too? Oh yeah, I do. That's what I put on my lips. That's my Level Up Cosmetics. This is in the color Fantasy. So anyway, yeah. Have multiple streams where you can make money in your sleep, man. In your sleep. You'll never overspend again because you won't ever be stopped earning. Okay. Unless you're buying stupid stuff, you know. Try to buy stuff only that you love and that will increase in value. And that might help you stop spending as much. Yeah. Or find a way to make money off of your spending. Okay. If you're a social media influencer and you put that on your taxes, you can literally write off your shopping if you do hauls. Literally. And then people will send you free stuff too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like your accountant, if you have an accountant, or you just look it up for yourself online. If you're a social media influencer, you could get paid to shop, like literally. Everything you buy, you can write it off, put it on a business card, a business credit card, write it off, advertise it, haul it, and you're done. Yes. Trying to tell y'all. There's reasons that people do certain things too. You know, like Donald Trump. He wanted to be president so he ain't ever have to pay taxes again. And so he can get all them laws and bills passed to benefit him and his friend. He didn't really want to be no president. He get in there to do what he need to do and get out. And he needs, look, I'm not political at all, but I can, when you're not political at all, you can see what people are really doing. Okay. Like when you don't care either way, you can see what people are really up to. Because you don't have any emotions about it. You just think, okay, I see what they're doing. They're trying to get their money, trying to stop paying their taxes, get their friends in order. All right, I see it. Good for them. Whatever. I'm not political at all. I'm just saying. I understand why people do certain things. It's to benefit themselves. Okay. You said that's why you want to be president too? I don't. That's the only reason I would run. Look, Kanye tried. He tried to get him a church and be the president so he don't have to pay no taxes. You don't want to pay taxes? You got to make a church or become the president. Right? Forgot to Michael Jacksonize my nose. Okay. Oh, I need some. What are y'all talking about? These comments, some people say these comments are desperate women are disappointing. Well, you got to teach them. They don't even know they're desperate. They just been programmed and they need to wake up. Some women don't even know they're desperate. They just think that that's how they're supposed to act. You got to help them. Seriously, some people don't even know that they're desperate until somebody else points it out. Ma'am, stop doing desperate stuff. You look like a pygmy. If it's not beneficial to you and they're not doing more, then you're acting desperate. If you're doing the most, if you're putting in the most effort into a relationship, if you're putting in more effort into communicating with someone, if you're putting in more effort into dating than they are, or, you're the pygmy in the relationship. You're supposed to be putting in the effort for you. They're trying to impress you. You're not trying to impress them. If you're trying to impress a man other than how you put yourself together and how you make him feel masculine by being feminine, then you're doing too much. Okay. Did I tattoo my eyebrows? Ma'am, I just drew them in. But thank you. Your fiance and you had a threesome with your best friend and they kept talking afterwards. Girl, then sir, I don't know if you're a man or a woman because your name is Sergio on here. But nobody takes each other serious in that relationship. I don't sprinkle. Okay. No one in that relationship takes each other seriously. Y'all just be calling each other stuff for no reason. Look, if somebody is going to do that with another person in your presence and y'all both agree to it, y'all aren't serious about any type of relationship. Y'all basically have an open relationship. So why are you getting mad? You the one allowed it? What you think? It's probably better if he had cheated on you and kept it on the down low than y'all all doing it together. Y'all allow that stuff and then come ask me questions about it. You just allowed it. Sprinkle. If you don't want people dealing with other people, don't deal with other people. They're going to deal with them behind your back if they want to anyway. That's just going to tell you that now they think you don't really care because you allowed it the first time. And in your presence. So they don't think it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? You said that man will never respect you now. Didn't respect you in the first place. Sprinkle. Anybody that tries to hold on to somebody by doing stuff that they don't really want to do or threesomes and stuff like that, that other person knows you don't value yourself at all. Okay. They already know you don't value yourself because what you're willing to do. Sprinkle. Thank you. Appreciate you. You said get some self-respect. Some people have to learn self-respect. It takes them a few times to get it. We're not going to, some people do need to learn self-respect. If you respect yourself, that means you're not going to do things that does not benefit you in the future, in the long run, today or yesterday. No, you ain't going to do it. Okay? If you're trying to please somebody by doing stuff that's uncomfortable to you, then you are the pygmy. They should be catering to you, your needs, your wants, making you comfortable. If that didn't make you feel comfortable, there shouldn't even been a discussion. Okay. Let me read some of these on TikTok. You said people need to start healing. People need to stop being stupid. Y'all have after every relationship, y'all gotta heal. That means y'all are all stupid and keep doing the same dumb stuff. Heal from what? Being stupid? Y'all just need to say what it really is. Y'all acting like y'all been injured. No, y'all just stupid. Y'all need to heal from stupidity. Y'all need to wake up. That's what it is. Only stupid people give away their power. Only stupid people act a certain way to get validation and give more than they receive. That's just healing from stupidity. And when you get smart and wake up, you ain't got to heal no more because you're smart. And smart people don't repeat the same stupid mistakes over and over, hoping for a different result. Okay? I need to wake up and just learn. Healing from stupidity. Okay? Y'all try to be nice and talk to yourselves like, oh, I need to heal from the last relationship I was in. Oh, I need to heal from this. And ma'am, you just need to wise up, wake up, and stop being stupid. That ain't healing if you ain't learning. Okay. Mm-hmm. So y'all also need to stop being around other pygmies. That's true. All right. You see, y'all always ask me how to be less emotional and stuff. Stop using words that trigger emotions like heal. What are you healing from? Being dumb? If you treat everything like business, okay, for example, if you went into business and you made a mistake in business, right? You know, some people never make mistakes because they're naturally talented. But everybody may or may not be successful at their first business. Hold on, y'all. Gotta take out my contact. But that doesn't mean they have to heal from it. That means they have to learn, grow, and do better and stop making stupid mistakes that they made in the first time, right? So, like I said, treat your relationships like business. And you ain't ever got to heal. You ain't got to do none of that. You got to learn and move forward. Okay? Because y'all keep trying to heal from emotional damage because y'all keep allowing people in emotionally that has not invested in you financially. Okay? Y'all be giving them all the free love, all the free cuddling, all the free parenting, all the free motherly, maternal instinct that you're supposed to be saving for your children. And they look at you stupid when you want marriage or when you think they're supposed to be more than what it is. They be like, this ain't what you thought it was. Now you got to go somewhere and heal because you was stupid and you didn't know no better. And now I'm healing from my last relationship. You healing from stupidity, ma'am. You're healing from a mistake that you made. And if you keep making the same exact mistake over and over, you're going to continue to have to heal after every relationship. Okay? Treat it like business and you won't have to heal. You will learn and make more money in the future. Okay? Y'all be doing too much. Heal and get more money. If healing does not mean more money, then you ain't healed. Because you ain't learned it. Okay? If you talk about you healed and I see you with a dusty, you lying. If you talking about you healed and you still paying 50-50, you lying. You about to be having to heal again in about however long that relationship lasts. Okay? Trying to put this contact in, y'all. What the heck? Now I can see again. Okay. You say when you keep the upper hand, you never have to heal. That's true. Keep the upper hand. You said, why are y'all so male-centered? Because they've been programmed to be. You know how you can tell when a woman has been programmed by patriarchy and is male-centered? The question she asks. How do you keep a man? Okay, she's male-centered. How do I keep my man's attention? Male-centered. How do I, what if my man is on IG looking at women? She's male-centered. Okay. All right. How should you spend the money he gives you? Saving it, investing, or starting a business? Sprinkle. What if you have a rich guy with a provider mindset who wants me, but he is literally so handsome? Get money. Make sure his money handsome in your pockets. Sprinkle. What if they lie about stupid stuff? They all do. Okay. Do I have any solo date activities? Go to happy hour at an expensive restaurant. Sit at the bar. Be dressed. Look cute. What if your man is a provider, but he yells at you? Tell him that you don't need him to yell because you can hear just fine. Is he old? Maybe he can't hear himself. He might need a hearing aid. Sprinkle. I'd be like, you don't have to yell. I'm right here. Can you hear yourself? Do you need a hearing aid? I might need one after a while if you keep screaming. Shoot. They say the louder you talk, the less people listen. Shut up. Just talk to them like that, like they stupid. Excuse me, like when they yell at you, whisper at them. I'm sorry, what did you say? Is your blood sugar low? Are you constipated? Do you need some Metamucil? Why are you so mad? Is it that time of the month again? You've been eating chicken wings? Is your estrogen level too high? What's wrong? You have some type of vitamin deficiency? You're very irritable right now. When's the last time you've gone to the bathroom, number 2? Girl, start checking on his health and see what happened. You said that will make them furious. Yeah, that's it. Every time they yell, ask them that question. They'll stop. Okay. Somebody said it might be hemorrhoids. Yeah. Every time they start yelling, act stupid with them too. Okay. Start looking it up. Start asking Chat GPT what makes a man irritable, health-wise, and have Chat GPT read it back to him. When a man is yelling and irritable, he may be suffering from constipation. See? Then he'll just give up and stop because he doesn't want to be diagnosed. All right. You help me decenter men so much. I just wonder now, what is the point of marriage for women? You're 26 to get money. Sprinkle. There you go, man. If you find a provider, you ain't got to work and you can do whatever you want during the day. That's what it's for. You didn't know? Anytime you marry, it's supposed to improve your life, not make it worse. So if marrying makes your life worse, then don't do it. If it makes it better, then do it. Marriage is not a permanent thing. You can get it out. You can get in and out of it at any time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So if it's beneficial to you, then might as well do it. If it ain't, then don't do it. It's just common sense, right? Oh, Tanisha, sprinkle, sprinkle. Just lost your baby, feeling depressed. What to do? Oh, I'm so sorry, Tanisha, sprinkle, sprinkle. You mean like a miscarriage or something like that? Okay. Well, the best thing you can do is supplement and get your energy back. Relax. Think about your future and make plans for what you're going to do now. And think about the positive things and remember, some things, the timing isn't always right, but you can still plan for the next time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I don't know if it was a miscarriage or if it's a baby that was born and you've like had a relationship with it, that's probably the worst thing that you can go through as a mother. So I would say, if you need grief counseling, to go seek out grief counseling. That probably is going to help you a lot. And also, just be patient with yourself and take your time. And if you don't need to be around people right now, don't be around people right now. Okay, we're sorry for your loss. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all send her some love in the comments. All right. Yeah, she's on YouTube, and I'm on YouTube with questions as well. They're sending you love on TikTok too, girl. Okay. Thank y'all for subscribing on my YouTube channel too. Okay. Mm-hmm. How do you let him know you don't want to pay the restaurant bill? Girl, are you out with a man who thinks you're supposed to pay? Before the date even starts, before you even agree to the date, you like, thanks for treating me. Thanks for inviting me out and treating me to dinner. You use the word treat, that means they pay. Thanks for treating me to dinner. That way they don't ask you to pay. Okay. Mm-hmm. You said everyone says you're stupid for wanting a rich man and being financially dependent on him. You can't be financially dependent on a rich man because he's going to make you rich. Most rich men make their women rich, period. Y'all don't understand. You know what? A lot of people who aren't rich don't understand this. That's why they say that, because they've never been there. If you get with a rich man, he gonna make you rich, period. He's gonna give you money. It depends on what you're doing with that money. And when you marry someone, you got their money too. You don't depend on them for their money. It is legally half yours now. What part of the law don't y'all understand? Y'all need to learn some stuff, because y'all be over here listening to Pick Bisha and them and missing out on your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Y'all see all these rich women out here driving around, going shopping all day, doing what they want. Don't let them tell you nothing. You can go out and buy whatever you want, like a business. You could start several businesses, make your own money, take his money. Like, why are y'all listening to such limited mindsets when y'all know that there's ways to get more money? Okay. Let me read. You ask for travel items to start with. Rent first. Ask for whatever you think you deserve, ma'am. If they like you, they're going to give it to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Ike. You help me. Okay, let me read this. T says she's married a provider, literally never paid a bill, your own age, and agreed that going at older is better. Even the best young man is still a young man. Yeah. So you married a provider that's a young man, but you still understand why some women prefer older men, because a young man gonna be a young man. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Thank you, Tamara, for the sprinkle. Okay. Beck says, is blonde hair ghetto? My friends say I should stick with black hair, but I look better blonde. If you look better blonde and you get more money blonde, go blonde. Sprinkle. All right. Go where the money is. Go where the money resides. Switch it up. You can switch your hair up at any time. I don't know if you're dyeing your hair or just putting on wigs. Whichever one getting you the most, do it. Sprinkle. Okay, the guys are also here for the advice you give the girlies. What do I do if I make way more money and feel bad because he makes less? Go find you another man that makes more money. Have several. Okay. If you're the sugar daddy in the relationship, if you're paying more in the relationship, you paying him to be there. If he's not a provider, then you're the provider. If you want to be provided for, you need to go find somebody with more money than you. Sprinkle. Or you need to find someone who's going to provide for you and let you keep your money. You don't feel bad. You just go do better or make him do better. Sprinkle. Why would you feel bad about that? That's not your problem. Sprinkle. See, I think we need to get in the habit of not feeling bad for other people that can fix their own problems because they got the answers to it. There's solutions out here everywhere for people to do more. There's ways to make several streams of income. There's ways for people to get more money every day. You see all those little commercials and infomercials online and all those little TikTok accounts talking about you could earn all this money doing this, and that. Some of those aren't scams. Like literally, you can do the research online and figure it out. So if your man only has one stream of income or can't make enough money, then go find someone else, because this information out here is free. These solutions out here are free. There are several million ways to make money. So if you feel guilty for his lack of ambition, that's not your problem. Sprinkle. Thank you, DJ Sprinkle, for the super sticker. Never feel guilty for someone else's lack of ambition or lack of mindset to get money. Never feel sorry for them. Either help them, teach them, or go find somebody that can do it too. When I mean help them, I mean help them see the solution so they can go and execute it. I don't mean help them financially. Help them see the solution. When you help them see the solution, they might start making a lot more money. You never know. Okay. Someone says never date down. Okay. DJ, the question did not go in there. I am so sorry. It just says super sticker. See? That's weird, huh? How to stop being attracted to a man's appearance. You get with someone not attracted to me. Okay, ma'am. Start looking at lifestyle appearance. You can be with an attractive man sitting at a bus stop, or you can be with a man that you look 10 times better than sitting in a Bentley. Whichever one. Okay, y'all need to figure out what's more important. Okay. This is how I tell y'all to think about certain things. If you have kids, think about this. If you have kids, what's more important? Their well-being, their mental state, their financial stability, or their looks? What's more important? Their health? If you base everything on looks, from a man, that's all you're going to get. Okay? Because they know that they're attractive. A lot of men know that they're attractive. You might, if you're lucky enough to find a good-looking man with money, you're going to be one of the people that's always spying on him, seeing if he's cheating, all this kind of stuff. You're going to be so insecure that your looks are going to fade from worry lines. So y'all need to figure it out. If y'all are young, yeah, go for looks until you are mature enough to understand that that's not going to get you where you need to go. Sprinkle. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I'm live. I'll be done in a few minutes. That's Layla. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 2. Y'all have to go soon. But he said, what? Handsome man are for fun times. The ugly ones to get your money. Yep. Your provider wants us to get married. Should I care about his ethnicity? Because I shouldn't be thinking about that. Girl, if he got money, who cares what ethnicity he is? Sprinkle, sprinkle. DJ, sprinkle, sprinkle. Partner has a woman but wants to start a bank account and make deposits for 12 months to purchase a home. Provider wants me to do IVF to have a child after that. Girl, provider, not husband, you ain't having no child. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. You could lie and say yes. Just get the house in your name and then change your mind. It's like, okay, well, that's fine as long as we're married. And play dumb. Say, sure. Thinking that think he means marriage. And then when he says, okay, it's time, like, oh, I'm ready. My ring size is such and such, Say, oh, I thought you meant we were going to get married. See, this is when playing dumb works. So he wants you to have his baby without having his marriage. I don't know if he's already married, but then just change your mind, because you're able to change your mind at a later time. It's your body, it's your mind. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just lie to him and get what you need out of it first. And then when he says, well, what? Say, well, I thought you were going to get married to me. I'm not having no kids outside of marriage. That's against my beliefs. There you go. He said he sounds already married. Okay, well, he could sound already divorced if he wants you to have his baby. Now, if you want to have his baby and you know he's married and he's doing all those things for you, that's literally up to you. But if he's not married, or if you think you can get him, then make sure you're pulling out all the stops and making sure you can get what you want. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to regain your power if he's getting busy suddenly? Okay, if he's getting busy with somebody else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The best way to regain your power is to find another one with more money. Y'all can't regain power when a man doesn't even want to see you no more. You can't regain power. You got to go get power elsewhere. And that's how you regain power with somebody else, by getting power elsewhere. Y'all gonna learn. Get power elsewhere. He's not interested anymore. He's using excuses to stay busy. He's being nice to you, telling you he's busy. He's being nice, because a man will make time to see a woman. A man will have a whole family, a whole wife, a whole job, a whole side hustle, and still find time to see somebody. You telling me this man is so busy he can't make time to be a man? He lying. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. How to balance having multiple. Just like you balance having multiple kids, multiple jobs, multiple ways of doing things. It's called multitasking. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Switch your wig. Date men on the other sides of towns and have a schedule. You see him Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You see the other one Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some of y'all be having 3 and 4 jobs, taking care of a dusty, and asking me how to balance having multiple men. The same way you balance having multiple jobs, multiple kids, multiple baby daddies. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Not saying you have that problem, the Coco Chanel. But I'm telling the other women, have a schedule. Write it down. Have a little calendar. Okay? Put it in your phone. Which wig to wear with who. Keep it together. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Think about this. If you got short hair and a blonde wig, or short hair and a long blonde wig and a whole different makeup look, and you on a whole opposite side of town, you can pretty much do a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Emily. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And keep your sunglasses on when you outside, girl. Have a different accent. You like, have an accent with him and none with him. Tell him about a cousin you got that look just like you, girl. Set it up so if you get caught, you ain't gonna get caught. Have a whole nother name. Oh my gosh. I have a cousin that looks just like me, except she has a slight accent because she grew up over here. She be wearing that blonde wig and stuff. She tell me I need the boys. Like, girl, no. That's really you. But you got your own alibi. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I did when I was a kid and I did something bad. I would just lie and say, "There's this girl at school that looks just like me. People think we're sisters." And all the teachers always get us confused. I wouldn't even get in trouble. How was that other girl? They keep confusing me with her. I don't know why. Maybe it's because, we look alike or something. Girl, that was me. Anyway. That was me. I did it. But they don't know. Okay. You have to set them up before they get the news. You got to set them up before they try to bust you. So if whatever they come with, you are already prepared for, and you don't even have to say nothing because they'll be like, "Oh, that must be her cousin she was telling me about." You said your wig is your protection. I know that's right. You said if you're black, it works with white, as most of them think black women look similar. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Whatever makes it easier to do what you need to do. Okay. Yes, I'm still live, but do you need anything, darling? Oh, that's Layla. Oh, that was Sasha. I could tell by the tap on the door. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to wrap it up with my kids. It's like, "Mama, let's go swim." Girl, it's a nice day outside. Yes. You said he promised you 10K after cheating, but still ain't paid. You cut him off and he's texting instantly. What next? Text him a request for whatever he owes you. And don't text anything else until he pays it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Angel, for the sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. You said you would ask for, say, "Don't contact me until you been paid." Bye. Every time he texts you, text him the link for him to pay you. Thank you, Anna. Just requested money and he sent it. Thank you, Shira. Okay, Miss Anna, I know that's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your money, man. Get your money. Closed mouths don't get fed, for real. You said Cash App or Apple Pay request? Yeah, send him the money request. Tell him he can make payments if you need to. You don't have it all? Put on a down payment. Okay. You said, what is my take on prostitution? There is no supply without the demand, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's my take on it. There is no supply without demand. Y'all always asking me about these type of questions. There's no supply without demand. What do I think about men that want to pay women to spend 30 minutes with them because they can't afford a lifetime? I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said it exists because of desperate men. It exists because men can't afford a woman full time. Okay. So y'all figure that out. Or they can't have the woman they want full time. Or the woman that they do got full time don't want them no more. I don't know. Y'all figure it out. But I know one thing about business. Ain't no supply without demand. All right. Do I believe in men being shy? Men aren't shy with people they want. Okay. Uh-oh, Shan, how to convince your boss, aka your parents, that you only want to work 4 days a week. They put so much pressure on me to buy a house, but I plan on getting a provider. Okay. Lie and tell them that you have something else to do that other day of the week and go do something. Yeah, get out of the house and go do something. Say, oh, I volunteered to do this, or oh, I'm helping this person with that, or oh, I'm taking a class to do this, and take that day off because of that. Thank you, Angel, again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Autumn. How to navigate dating your boss superior at a high-end corporation. I don't know, keep it private or try to find a way where you don't have to come into the office as much, so there's less gossip or issues. Maybe you can work remote and then y'all see each other, because it's going to be weird dating each other and seeing each other every day. Thank you, Vivi. Sprinkle, sprinkle. At work, you know. Thank you, Vivi. Find a way for you to earn more money and do less work. That's the best thing I can tell you. And be there less. I mean, what's the perks of dating the boss if you still got to go work every day and clock in? Find a way where you have to do less and get more. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I got to go. Thank y'all so much, everybody on each platform, TikTok and YouTube. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all soon. If y'all aren't subscribed to me on YouTube, y'all come on over. SheRaSeven is my channel. If y'all are looking for me on TikTok, my name is SheRaSeven, the original. There's also a fan page, but that's not me. So make sure it's the one that doesn't say fan page. If you're trying to find the real me on TikTok. Sprinkle. I'll see y'all soon. Bye. Bye.